What's up, guys? Today we are going to be making some delicious steak bites. These are perfect for an appetizer or for just like your regular dinner, but let's get into it. So we're going to start by cutting up our steak. I did a New York strip steak. You could do like sirloin, you could do ribeye if you want. Honestly, I thought this worked super well. And then I cut mine, so you want to cut them into bite-sized pieces, and I kept the fat on mine just because I love fat. But if you don't like fat, then definitely cut that part off. But I thought it added a really rich, juicy texture and flavor to the meat, so I would highly recommend leaving it on if that's your thing. So once we cut them all into bite-sized pieces, we're going to coat them in olive oil, and you want to mix it super well and make sure the oil is on every single part of the steak, just because we're going to make a seasoning to go on top of it. And while you're doing this, take your air fryer and preheat it for 5 minutes at 400 degrees so it's nice and toasty for when you stick the steak bites in there. So once those are covered in olive oil, we're going to make our seasoning to go on top. So we're going to do brown sugar, chili powder, salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder, and then we're just going to mix that up super well. So you want to make sure that this is completely mixed, because we are going to throw this on top of the steak bites, and if it's not mixed up well, then you're going to get uneven distribution of the flavoring on your bites. So just take that, and we're just going to mix until it's completely coated. Once it's coated and your air fryer is preheated, you're going to throw those in there for 4 to 6 minutes. I did 5 minutes at 400 on my air fryer, and it made a nice medium rare consistency, or you know what I mean. So now we're going to make our cowboy butter while that's cooking. So we're going to take our butter, squeeze half a lemon in it, do salt, pepper. We're going to do garlic powder, and then it's going to be paprika, cayenne pepper, or cayenne, either way. And then you're going to do Dijon mustard, and then we're going to add in our minced garlic, and then chili flakes on top. This is how I made it. There are a ton of, and thyme. Can't forget the thyme. There are a ton of other recipes of how different people make it. People add dill, they add lemon zest, they add different things. This is what I did, and honestly, it was so good. And then I did have to transfer it into another bowl because it was extremely full, and then put it back in my little container, my ramekin. So after they've been cooking, your steak bite should look like this. I know people say even distribution on the bottom. I don't believe in that. I want everything cooked at once because I'm impatient. So once they're done, they should look like this. Some of them were more rare, other more cooked, but they were so delicious. So bon appetit, y'all. Like, rate, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.